day after the state executed a North Mississippi killer.
The big question this morning, what did David Neal Cox write in a letter about his missing sister-in-law before his death? Cox died by lethal injection at the state penitentiary at Parchman. The Pontotoc County man pleaded guilty to killing his wife and sexually assaulting his stepdaughter at a home in Sherman back in 2010. Last night's lethal injection of the 50-year-old was the state's first execution in 9 years. But in the final weeks of his life, Cox sent a goodbye letter about his brother's wife, Felicia Cox, who has not been seen since 2007.
He had given a letter to someone telling them where the lady was buried, and that they would mail the letter after his death to the proper authorities, but he didn't say to whom or to what authority.
Felicia Cox went to visit her sister-in-law Kim in July 2007, but instead encountered David Cox. Pontotoc County law enforcement always considered him as a person of interest in her disappearance.
New information in the disappearance of Felicia Cox. Law enforcement said that he has not cooperated with them, but a couple of weeks ago, the Mississippi Department of Corrections Commissioner Burl Cain asked Cox for answers.
Yeah, he was talking about her, about Felicia, because I had asked him about her. And so, but he wouldn't tell where she was at this point because he didn't want to talk about it. But he said he left the letter, and the letter was going to disclose that. I hope he did.
According to Cain, that letter was not to be opened until after David Cox's death.
Again, now we wait to find out what is in that letter. Stay with WTVA 9 News as this story develops.
CBS News reported Mississippi man who killed his wife becomes state's first execution in nearly 10 years. Look, it should not have been this long. That's my opinion. That's my beliefs. I believe in the execution of bad people. I absolutely do. The reason I was diagnosed with PTSD was because something tragically happened to my best friend. That man is sitting on death row right now waiting to be executed, and I can't wait to travel down there the day he is executed. So I have strong feelings about this. A man who pleaded guilty to killing his estranged wife and sexually assaulting her young daughter as her mother dying, was put to death Wednesday evening, becoming the first inmate executed in Mississippi in 9 years. You heard that right, 9 years. David Neal Cox, 50, abandoned all appeals and filed court papers calling himself worthy of death before the state Supreme Court set his execution date. He appeared calm as he received a lethal injection. A coroner pronounced him dead at 6:12 p.m. Central Standard Time at the Mississippi State Penitentiary at Parchman. Cox pleaded guilty in 2012 to capital murder for the May 2010 shooting death of his estranged wife, Kim Cox. He also pleaded guilty to multiple other charges, including sexual assault. A jury handed down the death sentence. Now look, this is my thoughts and my thoughts only. And like I said, I feel very strongly about this right here because I know somebody who has been took from me, and there's a lot of people, not just me, a lot of her friends and family who is left to struggle every single day without her here because a man decided to take her life from us. He's sitting on death row right now waiting to be executed. Thomas Loden. He does not deserve to live one more day. He don't. So can we speed the process up and get him next? Y'all, I'm telling you right now, I know as a person who is left without their friend, their sister, I can tell you right now, I bet that family of the ladies that had these tragic things happen, I bet those victims, I bet they feel justified. That evil person is not here no more. And no, there's nothing that can be done to bring our loved ones back. But hey, I'm telling you, I feel a relief one less evil person walking the face of this earth. That's how I feel. These people made a conscious choice to take people's lives. They made that choice. Their lives should absolutely be taken. Why are we paying for them to be housed down there in the penitentiary? You took a life. And I know a lot of people will say that, them living and them suffering is justice. I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Do you know the hell I've had to deal with knowing that man is still a few hours from me? Anything can happen. That man can escape. That man could come up here and look for me. So as somebody that's been diagnosed with PTSD and that deals with the traumatics that come along with it, as a result of somebody choosing to take a life, I'm going to tell you right now, I believe in the death penalty. I believe in execution, and I can't wait for the next. I hope Thomas Loden is next. Now, y'all already know I'm going to cover that case. It's going to be hard for me, but I believe we got it, y'all. We got this. Let me know what you think in the comments below. As we get more information about what was in the letter that David Neal Cox mailed to whoever, I will let y'all know. I will also reach out to Felicia Cox's daughter and see if she has anything she wants to say or add. Just please pray that he told where Felicia Cox is in that letter, and that her daughter can have a little bit of closure. Please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, y'all. I love you for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next video.